What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Dev, aka Mellow Trades, and I'm coming at y'all with another banger video. Now, in today's video, I'm gonna be doing market predictions on my pairs for next week. The date for next week is gonna be 02/23/25. It's currently the 21st on Friday, and the market is currently closed. So I'm gonna just be breaking down the pairs that I have. I have about three, four, five, six, seven. I have about seven pairs that I'm looking forward to catching trades on. I may not enter exactly on all seven pairs. It's just whatever pairs give me the best opportunity during the week, and whatever pairs just look the cleanest. To start off this video, we're gonna start with Euro AUD. As you guys can see, the weekly is bearish. Higher high, higher low. The daily is bearish. High high, high low, low low, lower high. Sorry, that's for the weekly. So low low, lower high. The weekly is bearish. The daily is also bearish. High high, high low, lower low, lower high. Lower low, lower high. High high, high low, lower low, lower high. So the weekly is weak low, lower low, lower high. So the daily is also bearish. And the 4 hour is currently, I would say, is bullish because this could have closed at a higher high. But if it closed below, like, let me just, as you guys can see, it's bullish. It closed above the lower high. So really all I want to see for Euro AUD, but it rejected the 50 EMA on the 4 hour. So that's a good signal that the market is going to sell. This is also a pair that I traded last week. I caught the sell on this position, and it was a 2-to-1 risk to reward. Um, but I'm looking to catch the sell again this week. I'm just waiting for the 4 hour to shift bearish. But like I said, it rejected the 50 EMA, so good confirmation that it's gonna sell. I just want to see shift the structure on the 4 hour and on a lower time frame. And yeah, I'm gonna be entering Euro AUD. The next pair that we have is Euro CAD. Um, yeah, the next pair we have is Euro CAD. As you guys could see, the weekly is bearish, the daily is bearish, the 4 hour is bullish. So let me show you guys that real quick. Lower low, lower high, weekly is bearish, clearly. Daily's bearish, lower low, lower high, never broke above that. So daily's still bearish. And the 4 hour is currently bullish. Yeah, currently bullish. Lower low, lower high, higher high, higher low. So same thing for Euro CAD and Euro AUD. It you could kind of see the similarities. Like we're looking for shorts on both pairs. But with this pair, it's the same thing. We just want to see, this was the higher high, this is the higher low. So we either want to see something like a higher high created, and then this will be the higher low, and then a shift the structure to enter the sell. Or we just want to see the market break below this area right here and then retest for the entry. Euro CAD is not one of the best like pairs for entry until it does that, until the 4 hour shifts. But when the 4 hour shifts, it will be a very clean trade. As you guys could see, this is the confluence that I have. The daily and the 4 hour created a doji at the resistance, and the daily's retesting the EMA. So let me show you guys what I mean. Daily retesting the 50 EMA, and the daily also created a doji candle at the area of interest. So that's just a perfect like confirmation that the buy power is slowing down at the EMA at the area of interest. The 4 hour created a doji. So yeah, those are confluences that the sell will play out. The next pair that we're interested in is Euro CHF. The weekly is bullish, the daily is bullish, and the 4 hour is bearish. Let me show you guys what I mean. Higher high, higher low. So clearly the weekly is bullish. The daily is bullish as it had the lower low, lower high, higher low, and then the market never broke below that area, so the daily is currently bullish. But the 4 hour is bearish. So with the 4 hour, we will want to see either a lower low, lower high, and then something like this for entry, or we just want to see price break above this area, retest, and then enter at the lower high for the entry on this buy. It will be giving us a 1 to 3.78 risk to reward. But yeah, the daily is currently, it broke below the EMA technically. So that's like gonna be going in the opposite favor of our trade. But unless the 4 hour shifts bearish, I mean, unless the 4 hour shifts bullish, I'm not gonna be looking to enter this trade. But there's a 4 hour doji at this area of support as well. So the next pair we have is AUD USD. As you guys can see, the weekly is bearish, the daily is bullish, and the 4 hour is bullish. So I'm looking for sells on this pair, but I won't be looking for sells until the daily and the 4 hour shift bearish. So as you guys can see, the weekly came up to this area of resistance, this area of interest. It created a doji. The daily, it looks like it was working towards creating a bearish engulfing candle, but it closed and never got the chance to do that. The 4 hour, same thing, is at the area of interest. It just didn't get to play out. So as long as the 4 hour breaks below this EMA and then retests and shifts bearish along with the daily to break below this area, that's what I'll be looking to enter shorts on AUD USD. But if that doesn't happen, then I'm not going to be entering shorts on this pair. It was a weekly doji. I don't know if I mentioned that, but that's a good confirmation that the selling power is slow. I mean, the buying power is slowing down. Yeah, but that's really all I want to see is the shift on the 4 hour and on the daily to enter shorts. So it's gonna break, retest, and then short. Next pair is USD JPY. Now, guys, this right here is my absolute favorite pair for the week. As you guys can see, I put best opportunity. The weekly, daily, and 4 hour are all bearish. All three time frames are below the EMA. All three time frames created a bearish engulfing candle. So I'm really just looking for entry on the retest of the area of interest and entry when the 4 hour comes and confirms the lower high. So as you guys can see, the market was bullish. It created the higher high, higher low, higher high, and then it shifted bearish. It just created the lower low. So the weekly just shifted bearish. Perfect. All we need is now, it already had the break. Now we just need the retest. Retest, sell. The weekly, it broke below the EMA. The daily, it broke below the EMA as well. So break. As you guys see, the daily already had the retest kind of, because it came up, it created the wick, and then it ended up selling. So I may have missed out on this trade like from last week, but if this trade does the same thing on this week, it's gonna just give us the same, like, it should give us the same results. But the 4 hour is also bearish. As you see, this engulfing candle is just like beautiful. So basically what I'm looking for is for price to come up, confirm that it creates a lower high so it doesn't break above this area. It's gonna be like basically retesting the EMA, sort of, not fully. It's gonna be retesting the area of interest. Um, and once I get like the doji, once the price retests, and then like an engulfing candle for my confirmation on entry, I'm gonna be entering this trade. This is like my favorite pair for the week because it just has so many confluences. Um, Next pair, AUD CAD. As you guys could see, had a lower low, lower high. Now this pair could be a little bit tricky because it's rejecting the EMA on the weekly time frame. The daily is above the EMA, but the daily is also bullish. So the daily's bullish, the weekly's bullish, and the 4 hour is bearish. But like I said, the weekly is rejecting the EMA, so that's not going in our favor. But the 4 hour is bearish. If the 4 hour could come down to the area of interest and shift bullish, also rejecting the EMA, that's a confirmation that this trade could play out. So yeah, that's really what I'm just looking for AUD CAD. Yeah, AUD CAD. And the last pair that I'm interested in, last but not least, is GBP NCD. The weekly and daily are bullish. The 4 hour is bearish. The daily created a doji at the EMA. Wait, before I jump the gun on the daily, so the weekly is bullish, as you guys can see. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. The daily is bullish, as you guys can see. Lower low, lower high, lower low, higher, higher low, higher high, higher low. Then it shifted bearish, lower low. This is the lower high. Shifted bullish again, so higher, higher low. Price never broke below. Price never broke above. So the the daily is bullish, and the 4 hour is currently bearish. But as you guys can see, the daily and the weekly are both above the 50 EMA. The daily is at the 50 EMA to be exact. Well, it's not exactly at it, but it basically just rejected it. So basically, all I want to see is kind of similar to what pair is it? Oh yeah, to AUD CAD. It's kind of similar to AUD CAD. I just want to see the 4 hour, you know, create a lower low, break above the lower high, then retest, and I will enter on the higher low for this pair. But yeah, those are the 7 pairs that I have for the week. I really want USD JPY to play out because this is the pair that I have the most confidence in. If I would rank these pairs, I would say USD JPY, then probably GBP NCD, and I might have to give it to AUD USD. So USD JPY, GBP NZD, AUD USD. Then I may say Euro CAD. Yeah, I would say Euro CAD, Euro CHF, then Euro AUD, and last but not least, what is it? I think AUD CAD. Yeah. But yeah, those is the rankings for the pairs for the week. Out of 7 trades, I know at least 50% of these trades could win. So at least 3 to 4. It's no exact 50% of 7 trades. Obviously, it's gonna be 4 wins or 4 losses. But if I was to say, I would say 3 to 4 trades will be wins. And as long as the wins are catching a risk to reward of 3 or even 2, it should automatically outweigh any losses that I have on this week of trading. So I'm just gonna be looking for the best entries, and I'm gonna update you guys. I'm gonna post a video on whatever trades I take and how they play out. But yeah, that's the end of this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions about any pairs, if you have any questions on the way I trade or anything, just leave them down below. I'll reply when I see them. And yeah, Mellow Trades out. Boom.